gonna be a piece of my sketchbook that I render on camera, featuring my head. So apparently, when I was recording, I got a little bit into the frame. So if you see a bit of my head during the recording, I apologize. I believe that's when I was rendering the face. It's when I'm rendering the face that I like to get really close to the paper, because I really like the faces. The faces for me basically set the premise for the entire drawing. And if the face doesn't look great, then I will probably scrap that drawing or keep it in my sketchbook and paint it over. This face though came out really well. I liked it a lot. It has a good bone, so I wanted to ink to preserve it because the pen I use is water soluble, so if I were to go with something else, then the ink will basically wash off and I will have no drawing. But you really don't see much of my head. And the reason you can see anything at all is because I recently changed camera angles of how I record videos, because I've been noticing in some of my videos that I don't get the full page of the art. And I want you all to see the art, everything on the page, and it wasn't lining up correctly, and I wasn't able to record all of the pages sometimes. Sometimes I'm good at it and I'm able to get all the page, but sometimes it just doesn't line up well. I want to try my best to record everything. The only thing I can't quite do yet is record myself sketching, and I'm quite shy when it comes to the base layer of the artwork. So you probably won't see recordings of the sketching, like the initial process of me doing art as of yet. I kinda want to keep the base layer from being recorded. this spread in my sketchbook is Magical Girls, featuring the Powerpuff Girls. I don't know what I was doing, but I decided to draw bubbles off the head, and Blossom for me was like the biggest challenge, so I didn't end up with a very good Blossom, which is why you see the pink gouache, the pink acrylic gouache. I had to bring it in because Blossom was just kicking my butt, and her proportions and her face were just not coming out well. So I had to quickly acrylic gouache it, and I tried it again, but it just wasn't working. So Blossom is the only one I didn't draw. Turned out well. I like the Buttercup one. None of the sketches are in the footage. I was doing the first part of the sketchbook spread. The rest is on the back. But this footage will be covering this part of the sketchbook. things that need to be tweaked. Like, for instance, the blue came out very granulated, and it looks okay on camera, but I had to go back and recolor some areas and try my best to match Bubbles' color palette, which is mainly blues, and then she has this blonde hair, and then